Okay, so we are now recording. So, starting off somewhat normal, I guess, I don't know. Hello, welcome to Guiding Spiritual Ladies. I'm one of your co-hosts, Gwendolyn.
I'm Sheila.
Be tired and all kinds of sicky and stuff. So, we're gonna start off this program today. Well, we never have a dang set way we're gonna start this thing off. It just starts the way it is. Okay, so I'm
We
gonna.
generally start with we officially start with prayer.
Oh no, I
When
know.
you know we officially have started, it's prayer.
Oh yes, I know that.
As of the chatting, but that's just us.
Well, yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so today's topic is going to. Okay, not. Let me reframe that. So today's topic came up with me just thinking about stuff and stuff that happened this week. Sheila didn't know anything until 4 seconds ago when I told her, which is normally how this program goes. But sometimes I do give her a heads up so she can at least think about it. But I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't have time to do it. Now, so this whole episode, which will be chaotic and all over the place because that's how we are, is about anxiety and self confidence. All of the chaotic stuff that we're going to talk about, because I know us, will actually all make sense under the umbrella of that topic. And especially because it's kind of a semi continuation of last episode when I went into mental health and all that stuff and how I've changed over the 2 years that we have done still. So that's why I'm prefacing with that because it all makes sense. Now, what was I going to say? I literally forgot. Also, I am tired. So, okay, here's my first joke, right? Now, just go with the show. I realized how lazy this dang on pandemic has made me. The reason I say that is we started this lovely podcast because we want to be held accountable, to lose weight, to do exercise. Now, the reason I say what?
What you
That
just
work?
said, keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I told you. That's why I said the premise of the episode first, and it'll all make sense. Like I said,
Mm.
now, yesterday, right, I had to take graduation pictures. Now, it's all real now. It's like, oh, shit, I'm really graduating. This is going to be over. I'm going to grad school and all that other good stuff. Wow. Now, I haven't taken a graduation picture since high school, I think. Did I do it in college? I probably did. I don't remember. Now, here's the funny thing. So, to take said pictures, I had actually go to the campus, you know? And now, we both have Fitbits because we walk and we try to get our steps. That's our normal general exercise because we're not gym girls. And we semi gym girls because we like the
I'm
gym.
about to say we used to go to the gym.
That's why I was saying, wait a minute, out. There's more words. It used to be fun because both of us could get on there, put a podcast on, some music. We're like, hey, how you doing? Because we pretend it's a dance party while we working out and sweating. But what had happened was, like, I'm not gonna lie. So, so going forward, right now, I say this because now they tell you you're supposed to hit 10,000 steps a day. At said time, I'm gonna be fussing with this dang all episode. I know this. At said time, Sheila and I are very overratedly competitive, and we're competitive with each other, and we like to talk shit. Ah, man. Okay. Excuse me, Mom. We're going to take a quick. Hello, and we're back. Okay. Sorry, life got into the way. This is why you patch your makeup because you're glistening with the sweat and stuff. For all us big girls who like to wear makeup and stuff, what you really need is a good setting spray because this sucker didn't move, and I sweat like a crazy person. Sheila will tell you this, and so I'm like, yes. You get you a good setting spray, and this sucker will not move. It'll be like this. So you will not look like somebody look. Start one color and look another color at the end of the night. You don't want that. I've seen this happen.
Understood.
Okay, good. Let's check. Okay, so what I was saying though, right? Because I'm gonna do two things at the same time because it's gonna look like I'm looking down because I'm trying to order the chicken for my mama. Yeah, got to make sure the old people eat what they want. So, okay. What's it? Oh, Lord. Okay, I don't know. Now, so what had happened was the podcast is gone. Oh, that's why you did this. Okay. Undo. That was weird. So, what happened was, like I said, I had to go take graduation pictures. And now, with the step thing I was talking about, is here's the funny part. Now, before, with Sheila and I, with the competition and the steps, and we were outside, in the world before we knew, yeah, we would get hit, what, 10, a slow day would be 8,000 to 10,000 steps for us. This chick was over here doing 100,000 steps in a day because she's crazy. I was just as crazy. Right behind her was 80, 70,000 sometimes, because we was doing the thing. We was ripping and running all through the streets. Now, COVID hit. We sat our butts down in the house because, well, we're responsible. But that's not the step thing, which I lowered my things to 5,000 steps a day. Now, if I even hit 5,000 steps, I am surprised. That means I went to the store or something. Because doing it in my house is hard. Well, I am being truthful. I'm being honest.
No,
I
because I
don't
did
like to
the same
lie.
thing. I did the same thing.
I know. That's what I said. I did not have to tell you parameters before we did this part, before we started. And you would understand and be able to jump right in. Now, yesterday, this is what I did. I got up, got dressed and stuff, went to the school to do the pictures. Then I was hanging out with my friend. So this is not like we went everywhere. I'm still in my neighborhood because we went to BBQs afterwards, which wasn't that great. Then we went shopping in the 2 block area radius that is my thing. Because if you don't know Brooklyn, if you're in Flatbush, you can literally find everything you need in a 2 block radius, especially if you're in East Flatbush by Brooklyn College, which is where I was. Everything. So, did my pictures, right? We're going to the train station to go to the restaurant. Just get to the school and doing the pictures because I was running late. Had to run from my house to the train station, from the train station, run the 2 blocks over to get to the school to get upstairs to get pictures taken. Make sure I'm cute. Now, then, after we finished pictures and doing all that stuff, just running around the school itself, getting from the train station to the school, I hit 5,000 steps before we got back on the train. I was like, I ain't been here that long. I was like, and then I thought about it. See, I was like, yo, I had to run the 2 blocks, which I don't mean the 2 little blocks. I mean the 2 long blocks. Uphill, mind you, because this is a Fort Worth, it's got hills. Uphill, back and forth every day to the train station to get to class. Then get into the building and walk around because it's big. Then, when I did have classes, when you have classes in this building, in that building. Now, it is not like some of you say, oh, it's just across the campus. No, it's 2 blocks up. Then don't get into the portables where you gotta run. And mind you, you only had 10 minutes to do this. So this was a sprint. And this one I had back to class classes like da, 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 da. So I am realizing, I said, wait a minute. When I was in school and when we was outside, I would get up from here, run to the train station so I won't be late, catch the train, go up steps because I also had to do steps because the escalator was broken. This is in the subway. I hate that. Up the steps, run down 2 blocks. It's down 2 blocks and then one over to get to the school. Then stop there, go there, then figure out the elevators, get into the classroom, sit there, do the stuff, come back out. Either run to get food or run to the next building because no, it wouldn't be like, oh, it'd be nice if we put the building that's next to it and I can have my class. No, it's in the main building over here on Bedford. Then you got to go to Carroll Street, which is run that way and run the super long block that's an avenue long to get to this classroom. Then when you get into the front door, you got to go to the back of the building to where your class is. So you got to run this way, all the way around. Come back, go to that class and come back and do it again and go back to the other building because they put you in there. And then from Bedford, go back to the Porterville building. Yo, I sat there and calculated. I said, yo, that's why I said it. Like I said, this pandemic done made us lazy. We are working from home. Yes, we are working twice as much, but the difference is this. We are mentally working twice as hard. Physically, we are not. Because I will tell you, working from home is a bad. Saying that again is bad. But the physical part is the part that we're having a problem with. So I had to tell that antidote to understand where this confidence and this exercising thing is coming from. Because I got other visuals and aids to help. But that was my thing, and I had to laugh. So we can pray now. She gonna pray. I'm gonna pray with her, but I'm gonna also order this food.
Um, dear folks, let's bow our heads because we have to give God the grace, God the glory. Every day we move, as Gwen said, more on a mental state. For some, majority, I feel, are more on the mental movement than they are on the physical movement. It's that hurdle of trying to get more on that physical because you forget how much you move just on a regular daily basis when you were conducting a daily life pre-19, pre-Rona 19. Now, many of us have missed certain things, but some of us have learned new things to help us out. And some of us have bad habits, mine included, of stalemate. As she said, the whole purpose was to try to keep our accountability. And the accountability is showing that I'm getting better by the moment, but at least I'm still being accountable. She's still being accountable, not just to ourselves, but to the rest of the world that's watching or listening. We ask that you continue to pray for us as we continue to pray for everyone that watches or listens to our show. We put out that spiritual beacon prayer that the Lord guides, leads, protects, heals all the anguish, all the joy that you are happy about to give up to Him and sad to give up to Him as well. Him or her, whichever you prefer to do. I'm not your judge. I ask that we continue to be children of God, servants of God, humble children. I ask in the name of our God's chosen anointed, Jesus Christ. I would like us all to just say amen. Thank you, and amen.
Amen.
I am tired, people. I'm so sorry.
Well, see what happened was this also goes into stuff too because she had the vaccine. Now she got the vaccine the first shot. Now I will honestly say this because I am going to get the vaccine. I'm not one of the people that are going to. It took me a while because I have underlying health conditions, and I'm like, I don't know,
Exactly.
But it's like better safe, better safe than sorry. I waited a little longer, and I'm still going to wait because of how Sheila feels. And mine is literally, I am just waiting until school is finished when I have time to be able to sit down and be sick because that's
Well,
why
I will
her
say this.
energy is.
I will say this. Everybody's gonna react different because some of my coworkers have all had different reactions. The main consistent one, depending on has been the tiredness. And I think that's with any vaccine, but just a quick blurb, listeners and viewers. I am 44 this year, I think, yes. And I am Black, uh, Hispanic. I am diabetic type 2, overweight. I'm considered classified as morbidly obese. Even though I'm only 234 pounds, I am morbidly obese because I am 5'1"? No, 5'2". 5'2". I've lied and said I was 5'3". I'm 5'2.5". And that half is disappearing every day.
I'm
I have hypertension, last that was checked. Beta thalassemia minor, sometimes various different iron deficiency, sometimes for anemia sometimes. Yeah, so that's pretty much me. So as of yesterday, yesterday was Friday, I had the Pfizer vaccine administered to me, first one, my upper arm here on my left. The minute you get a vaccine, you get that numbness, you know. Then I started feeling tingly and whatever, but I was fine. I was cool. I was kosher. But then I started noticing my head started to feel a little woohoo. And then I started feeling throughout the day, this is going to be TMI, people. Sorry. I had a bout of the runs. I had nausea. Oh God. Nausea. Um, God. Yeah, it was pain, headache, nausea. Slight fever. My temperature did go up. Slight fever. Just all in all, I felt crap, but doable crap. It was still crap though. It wasn't like, and I was dead sleeping. I was dead sleeping. I mean, if my boss wasn't chit chatting and texting with me in the Uber, I would have passed out and fell asleep in the Uber. Uber man would have had to be trying to wake me up. Very, very sleepy. My head currently, my nausea is not there anymore. The only thing that I still have is slight temperature still, but again, it's not high fever, just slight temperature. And I am tired. My head feels like it's I feel like someone's trying to press the two sides, at the two sides of my ear, between my ear and my two ears. I feel like someone's trying to put a little pressure, like trying to squeeze my head. Yeah, that's what I feel like. But I've eaten. I've gone and had a Tylenol because I was suggested to have Tylenol, suggested to have an uptake of zinc, and this is about my family, people who take your medical people. I have neighbors. I have, there are, yeah, I was told to take Tylenol, some extra zinc, extra vitamin C. I don't have that, so I just had to double up on my one-a-day multivitamins, and that's where I'm at right now. So I'm taking it because I'm doing this vaccine stuff just so I can bona fide help myself out in the event that I do catch COVID, because all this time I have not caught it. I've got family members very close to me that visit me on a monthly basis. They all caught it. They all still alive. We only lost one member in our family last year, but other than that, I have not had it. I've been tested multiple times, tested for the antibodies. I still ain't have it. I'm trying not to catch it, but it's inevitable that I probably might. So I figure my luck may run out. I might as well get the test done and be followed. So that was my 2 cents. Spiel, Gwen, take the floor.
Right. And like I said, I will actually be doing it after graduation just because it's finals. Sister gonna be
Mhm.
tired, gotta do stuff. Be easier when I don't have to worry about all this and, get stuff done. Yeah. And also, I actually want to go see my friend. And my friend happens to have cancer. So I'm not bringing on the extra in the house. I'm going to be vaccinated up before I go see her. Because I ain't bringing nothing to her. That's a
Mhm.
responsible thing. So back to what I was saying with the whole laziness and stuff. That's not to say, things, but I wanted to preface that as going into our stats. So I weighed myself this morning. I actually remembered barely. I literally only gained 1 pound. So I'm at 280 flat. So I'm like, oh, good, I didn't do too bad, right? And I laugh because, like I said, in competition with us, and one day yesterday of doing normal stuff, going to my school, getting the pictures taken, and then I went to dinner, and then I went shopping with my friend. I did dang near 11,000 steps. Now that is fabulous because I have not done that in months. Now, I'm going to tell you the funny part of why I brought it up in the first place. Why I woke up this morning and felt like I was hungover. Didn't
Your
drink.
legs hurt.
I had
Your
one
legs
half
hurt.
of my legs hurt, my body hurt. Oh my
Yep.
God, I thought I ran a marathon.
Yep.
Ooh, I had a cramp last night, screaming and hollering and stuff, and I didn't do nothing. I just lifted my leg and it said, I'm gonna cramp now. Girl, I said, I was talking to my husband. I said, okay, we got to get better at this. We can't both, just because we did a little bit of walking, get up and feel like we hung over, like we had a bender. I'm like, no, no, this is, you're not supposed to get hung over from walking and
Yeah, I know.
doing stuff. And
I
then,
did that the other day when I did the Cherry Blossom virtual walk. I went to DC with my fam, and we did the walk. And you know, I know I did more than shoot. I know it was more than 10,000 steps. I woke up the next day and I was just like, oh, we are fat. We are out of shape. We are out of shape.
it's 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 just a few years ago that we could have done those things blindfolded with one leg, with one foot up and a hand tied behind our back. We, when I say we was out here ripping and running, I was like, yo, we was like 100K steps. That ain't no problem. We could do that in a week. I was like,
We
we
were a
was
couple
hitting
of dress sizes
80,000.
down.
Yes. And I'm just like,
Now
I
I
did
find
one
myself
of our
doing
normal days.
moves.
I have everything but a turban.
I mean, look.
Oh, I was about that. Okay, I gotta tell you about the clothes now. Okay, so here's the funny part. Well, extra funny. So I've been buying clothes because I need stuff that fits this body. I am going to myself and try to fit clothes that I had before. So it's like I need to find clothes to fit this body. And going forward, and this is why I say the self confidence and anxiety. This is where we start the fight. Now, as y'all have seen me and heard me on this podcast, I sound like a confident person. I come out here with my hair because I got this lovely new red wig. Mhm.
I like.
And I did the beat because I'll talk about the with the nails. I ain't put no lashes on today because I feel like it, but we went for it's something more of lovely purple. But
I like the waves.
oh, me too. I really like it. I almost gave this wig away, and then I'm like, no, this is good. Oh, because my
Mhm.
little sister Crystal came over and she did my hair to braid it down properly. And then she put it on. I said, "Why do you look good in my stuff? Stop it! You trying to take my stuff because she got my other two wigs that didn't fit." Then I laughed. I said, "Okay." I said, "No, let me put this on." I was like, "Oh no, this red looks good on me. We keeping it." So she didn't get it. Now, here comes the crazy part with the self confidence and anxiety. My anxiety went through the roof, well, and I had to do a simple effing thing. It's because I'm doing a workshop and I had to write a blurb about myself. Literally call Sheila knowing she's in the work during the middle of the day because first thing she asked, "Are you dying?" You know I'm at work. I said I was trying to catch you in between because I'm freaking the F out here. And she's like,
Oh, I did say that.
I never see the thing is I never call during the day. And I don't mean like, oh, I call at 4:30. Did you check out yet? No, you didn't? Okay. That's what I would do. It was 2 o'clock.
I literally paused the meeting. I said, "Excuse me, I'm so sorry, folks." They're like, "All right, no problem, no problem. Go ahead." I said, "One second, let me mute them." I called, picked up the phone. I said, "She died?" "No." "All right, bye."
But I never do that. I freaked out because I could not talk about myself. I could not. And it's not like I had to praise myself or anything. It's just, hi, my name is such and such. I'm a senior at this school, and I do this, and the third. Stop. That was literally all I wrote. Had a freaking meltdown. Called my other girlfriend. She was trying to help me, but she was online to get her shot. And I'm just like, what's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I can't do this. I can't do this. Then thinking of that and self confidence. But I also have a lot of self confidence in myself. But I have an anxiety that tells me I'm not worth it. Something is wrong with you. Nobody want to lock with you. And blah, 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 blah. But see, okay, I had things to show, right? Now, I have gotten this new shirt that I am wearing, but you guys can't see it because it's not there. I'm going to show it on my screen. Give me one moment. Momentito, okay? Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the right screen up. Okay. But continuing what I was saying, right? Is that I have this shirt that I bought from Amazon, and I kind of going to put it as my tagline, right? I told you about this shirt before. Let me see. I'll make sure this is big before. Okay, why do computers want to be slow when you want to use them? Okay, there we go. Oh, and share. You can see that, Sheila? Sheila.
I see your face.
Huh?
Oh, wait. I see your face, but it's telling me, it's alerting me that you're about to share something.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm waiting for the share to pop up.
I'm waiting for the thing to do what I don't know what it did. See, me trying to be all prepared and stuff, and the thing wants to go stupid. Okay.
Hmm?
Oh, I see what you did now. Okay. Now can you see the picture?
No,
No?
I still see a sign over your. Okay, now I do.
Thank you. Okay. So the shirt that I'm wearing says hold shirt. It's very for you. Good enough so you get these hats.
Mm, truth, 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 truth. But it came off
This
real
is the
quick.
truth. Oh, I know I took it off. I wasn't gonna leave it. It wasn't gonna be
No,
up
no,
there that long.
I mean it took forever to get on, but then it was easy to come off.
I know. Now, I say that is because that is that is so true for both of us. You know, except we will really hurt you with our words, not our hands. Me in high school, level, you know.
Yeah.
But depending on who the person is, they can get these hands.
Even when I was in high school, I was just no, I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, right. See, so that is the thing is the part of me is super confident and super there, and the other part of me is like blah 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 blah. And going is because this is on what we talked about last time, saying how my confidence has gotten better and how I am seeing on the outside what I always felt on the inside, and seeing that like with the makeup, with the hair and stuff like that. So
You're just visualizing yourself.
yes. So yesterday, that was like really proud for me that I got dressed up and I had a wig on all day with makeup and lashes the whole night. I have a picture.
Let's hope
I'm gonna
this one
try
don't
the
take too
screen
long.
thing again.
Let's hope this one don't take too long.
Yeah, I am going. Oh man, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, my fault. Look, I'm a technology person, but not a technology person. Does that make sense? This is new stuff.
Every piece of technology has different levels. Help desk,
Hmm.
program.
Yeah, and I'm still learning. This is my first attempt, to do stuff. Okay. Now I see the little spinny wheel. Mm-hmm. I picture that good. Okay. Did it work? Why are you this slow though?
It still says it's doing its thing. It still says it's doing its thing.
I know. I know. I'm waiting for it.
It's a coming. It's a coming.
So I'm like today people, tomorrow something. See the thing is I can't see it when it's up. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
So it has not come yet, but it's telling me it's coming, but it's just not come at this present moment yet. Okay, now it has.
Yes.
Okay, now I can see it. It's cute.
Yes.
Lots of
Thank
balloons.
you. So this was. Oh, see what happened was these are not the official
Oh,
pictures, but they had a little station out there where they take a picture of you in with a phone.
mhm, mhm.
You know? So this was me yesterday, people. Now, as I say pretty much every episode, Thank y'all for listening on Spotify and where you get your where you get your podcast at.
True, true.
But but where you can see our lovely faces and what we are trying to explain to you.
Exactly.
Our YouTube page, which is Godly Spiritual Ladies at YouTube.com. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you can see the mess that we're talking about. But here's the thing: I have on lashes, I have on makeup, I am dressed.
Yeah.
That I normally don't do this. Okay, the makeup and everything.
And she has color.
That is true. That is another thing that we that
One of my favorite colors, Superman blue. How?
yeah, because I look better than the black I had. But
And the gold.
I'm sitting there with a honey gold blonde brown hair,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually have on pink lipstick, which is weird to me because I usually hate the color pink. But I've been wearing it lately because I know I look good in it. She's been telling me for 30 years. That's not the point. But I am doing stuff that I don't normally do. And
Right.
why I bring it up is that you can see how that your mental health plays a lot into what you're doing. Like I am accepting of my body and the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
I like my curves. I like being fat sometimes. I said sometimes. You know, I,
No, there's levels of fatness though. You go like, that could be an entire completely different podcast altogether because there's levels of fatness
oh
that
yeah,
is acceptable to one own person's being. You know.
oh yes, I get that because I saw a tweet sometime. They said because this girl was talking about herself. She said, "I'm not big. I'm big, big." And then somebody said, "What's the line for big, big?" And then somebody answered about 22, 24. Only a big person could say that. Only a big person could say that.
Yeah, roughly. I mean, because it's and it depends too on your height. I mean, yeah, because a lot of times, like when I had, and it was funny you say that because when I had dropped down to a size 6 in my 40s, people, uh, my girlfriends around me are all still plus size women, and I kept saying, "Damn it, I'm still plus size," and they're like, "No, you're not." I said, "Well, in my mind, I feel." Still a plus size chick. They're like, well, you don't shop in plus size. I said, no, I still shop in the same stores. That don't get it twisted. I still shop in the same stores. Only difference is I'm just shopping in a different row. Because
Yeah, you
before I'd be at the end of the row, and now I'm normally in the front of the row. But I never stopped going to different stores because what I found, and this is something that Gwen can confirm, what I found is that a lot of stores would have clothing for larger bodies, but it's not advertised at the front door. Their sizes would go higher than and the cloth material, it's not stretchy, but it's comfortable material. Because trust me, there's a difference for big girls when we go for stretch and it don't look right. When I say don't look right, look, when you look like a sausage, you look like a sausage. I don't care if this is the look that you were going and you want to call that hip huggers or you want to call that body con, whatever, you look like a sausage. I'm just going to tell you that. You may look cute about it, but you look like a sausage. Someone had to shellac yourself into that outfit. Now, I like the clothing where I can still breathe.
No. See, there's a difference. I'm gonna put the difference out there because some of these people that, as Sheila says, put like sausage, or as I say, look like a lumpy bag of potatoes. Because I've seen
Well, not
that.
if they're wearing Spanx. If you got your Spanx on, you don't look like potatoes. You just look like someone just poured you
No,
into that outfit.
no, they poured it into the outfit without the thing. Now that's why I said lumpy bag of
Yeah,
potatoes.
that would be potatoes. That would be potatoes.
Right. See, this difference is because you can get these tracksuit outfits that are really cute and they
Mm-hmm.
stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got on some of the pants now, they look gorgeous. They look like pants, made me look like I got a shape, like that. But
Mm-hmm.
here's the difference. I have them in my size. A lot of
Yes.
people put these things on and they stretch them because they got the stretch. And they say, because they stretch it, I can still breathe, but it's the wrong size. That's why I say there's a difference in that stretching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it also goes to your confidence level. If you put on the clothes, you say I look fine as hell, and I'm cute, you gonna love me this way. That's what you're going to do. And this is
Mm-hmm.
why I say I am working on my anxiety to get through this and understand what I am doing, and also with the clothes. all that good stuff, and have been fussing with this dang on bang. Just when they cook it that way.
But you know you cute. That's the whole thing. I mean, you messing with your bangs because you're trying to make sure your bangs look cute and stay where it is. It's not like
And
you
my
got gel. It's not like you got gel on them. So it's not like, okay, you didn't shellac them. You don't have gel on them. So you're trying to keep it nice and free flowing. Ergo, it's gonna be one of those moments. Shoot you.
yes, it is. But it
She
was the
don't get to
thing
do this when she
of,
has her locks, people. Come on now.
oh heck no, they just sit there. They look like Sheila hair.
Yeah.
They're good as hell, but they don't move. Yeah, they look good as hell, but they don't move. So it is what I'm gonna say is bringing all of this up with the laziness and stuff like that. It is a challenge for us. I'm putting a challenge for us that you used to do to me all the time. Not saying I'm going on a 3K walk or anything like that. Don't even think.
It'd be called
Because
a
she was
5K. It's a 5K where you do 3 miles, which is what I did the other day and cried about it.
no, this flat. No, I don't care what you call it. No. Anyway, I for the
You know
summer.
you know you did it the other day, right?
What?
A
Yeah,
3K.
I know I did it.
Yeah, because generally
Do
it's
it again.
about every. I think it's every 2,000 steps equals close to, depending on your girth, because you're short as I am. I think it's every 4,000 steps is a mile.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, it's recording. Keep talking.
Yeah, so every 4,000 steps is a mile. So if you did about 11,000, or probably a little bit more than 11,000, you probably did close to 3 miles
Yeah, I
yesterday.
was yesterday. Sorry, because people.
Yeah, it's every 4,000 steps.
Yeah. Okay. See, and I'm going back to home training. Y'all didn't give me a chance to do this. You heard me talk. I didn't get a chance to get to the dang doorbell, and you keep ringing it. Can you give me a second, please, to think in between? I'm like, why do you keep pressing my dang bell? Okay. Back to what I was saying now. So our challenge for the summer, I'm saying summer, is to actually do something. I ain't
Yes,
figure out
it'd
what it
be it'd be good to move again.
Yeah, I ain't figure out exactly what it is. The reason why I say summer now because it's easier for us to do stuff when it's warm and to be able to go outside. We'll feel better. Sorry, excuse me.
As she was saying, we do better when we're out and about.
Thank you.
Like the weather's nice right now, where I'm in this leaves, sitting on my deck right now, just enjoying the weather. My big
Yeah,
bush right there.
right. So, like I was saying, it's like getting us to get up and do stuff. Like even if you're taking a simple walk or something like that, because it's not snow. There's no snow. There's no bird, walking in the wind. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be outside. It's nice. We want to be outside. So I'm challenging us to actually semi. I say semi because not like it was before. Get out and move our butts. Like
Yeah,
for real. Not the things that we say we're gonna do and don't do, and then say we're sorry, and then say we're gonna do it again next week and don't do nothing.
I'm gonna try to challenge myself as well with your challenge here to, when I want to order food from like Subways versus ordering it, I should pre-order it for pickup versus delivery and actually walk my behind to the Subways to go get it, which I can do, which I used to do. So I can order for pickup. I could
Hmm.
actually work my sweat for my food.
That is true. Like I could pick up my parents' chicken because it's literally around the corner and across the street, and I have them deliver it.
And
I
then
was
and
like,
then for groceries, you can do that too, where you can literally order your food to be ready for you at the grocery store for pickup.
my grocery store's around the corner. It's
Yeah,
easier
I
to go
still
in
don't
the
matter
store.
if it's around the corner. You know I'm lazy.
Oh yeah, I understand that, but they don't have it like that I got a hood grocery store. They don't got it like that, please no.
Oh, well, yeah, as you so kindly keep telling me, I live in the woods or the country. To you,
In the woods.
which I really don't. Just to let y'all subscribers know, I don't live in the woods. I'm not that country. I'm not country at all. I'm still a New Yorker at heart, in the seed of my body, but in reality, I'm a suburbanite. That's right. I like the suburbs. Okay. I enjoy
Oh,
my own personal space.
no, I love your area. I enjoy it, but as a girl from Brooklyn who is still here, it's the woods.
To her, it is, and I'm not gonna
I
lie.
can't lie.
It is very woodsy.
Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, now because we've done talked about everything from everywhere. So rant, that was my rant because I'm like, can you give me a second to actually get to the dang on bell to hit the button? But see, I will give him grace because at least he actually came up.
Huh.
Not the people that I know contact this delivery where they said I'm going because I had one last week. He didn't ring my doorbell. I live in an apartment building. They got a buzzer there. It says your apartment. You buzz the button,
Hmm.
and you say he called and said I'm downstairs. I said okay, I'm on the way. He called back a minute later.
Hmm.
Never rang the bell. Said I left your food in the front door. You left my what in the front door? You didn't come in my building. I didn't even get the buzzer, and my husband had to chase him down to get the food. What is it? You gonna run by and throw it at us?
So wait,
It's an apartment building. You ain't have to come in. You could have pressed the button. You could have pressed the dang bell, which you never did.
wait. So he left.
And
He said he left the food at the door.
yeah, the downstairs door where there's people.
Are you that afraid to walk into a building? So he got a bad rating. I'm assuming.
No, because they really don't. Because with Seamless, you're rating the restaurant, not the delivery guy.
Oh, shoot. I like the other. What do I use? Uber. Yes, Uber. I use Uber or DoorDash.
Uber Eats,
Yeah, Uber Eats or
right?
DoorDash. I like the fact that I can rate. Oh, actually, also for food, like groceries, I use Instacart, and you can actually rate the shopper um and the
Right,
delivery method.
right. See, if I could, I would rate the things because most of the time my delivery people are very, very nice,
Hmm.
and I like them. I'm like, how y'all doing? What's up? I'm chit chatting.
So
It's
you
like
don't
yeah,
tip
because
them either.
they got me. I do too.
So how is it that they let you tip, but you can't rate that?
I can rate the food.
Hmm. I don't.
The,
I
the,
don't like. I
the
don't like that with Seamless then.
it's like okay, was the food correct?
Good,
Yes.
right? Was
Was
it
the
packed
food
nice and all that good jazz?
right? Was it what you ordered? Yes. How'd you like the restaurant? Good. Stop. Nothing about the actual driver.
Sorry, I thought I saw a
Yeah,
beep.
that's why I don't like it. Okay. No, that's why I don't like it. And but I love the restaurants and stuff, and that's what controls my neighborhood. So
Right.
it's kind of what I have, you know. And I'm like, that guy just like ticked me off. I'm like, you don't even give it a chance. I'm like, and I don't want to say, all the drivers are bad because they're not. It was just him, and I've never seen him before.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm just like, common effing sense. I know you don't want to go into a building, but you gotta at least hit the. You didn't even ring my bell. You called me. I said, okay, I'm coming. So you give me like more than 2 seconds. If my apartment says 16, that does not mean I'm running out the front door like it's a house. I have to get in an elevator. Even if I took the stairs, you got to give me time. 10 seconds later, you text me saying I'm leaving and your stuff is here. I'm like, and mind you, this is New York. You know we take a second.
Yeah.
You know,
Snacks. Because you don't know, because someone could take your food and be out.
and that almost happened. I was going to curse somebody else. Like, okay, okay. So, but I got my food, so I was like, okay, don't like you. Luckily, I've never seen him again, so I'm okay.
All right, cool, cool.
But I didn't have, too much of a rant because I'm trying to ignore people because I'm really trying to do it, people, because that's why I said earlier. I said yes. I have gone full auntie. Only thing I ain't got is a turban. I'm with the auntie with the moo and the dresses and as the shirt as I showed you and this lovely shaking go wig. I'm over here asking people like, "Oh, where'd you get your hair? It's good. Tell me about
Right.
this." And like, okay, yeah, I have gone into that one. See, I ain't got a turban, but this is
Ain't
my new turban. I'm like, "Mhm,
ain't nothing wrong with it, because girl, the day you get a weave, let me tell you, the day you get a weave, that'll be the next step.
yes, I might do that." Cause oh wait, yo,
Because that way you
here.
won't have to take it off and on. You can just brush and go.
Oh no, I slept in the wig the other night from when she did it the day before. I slept in it. Yo, that sucker's hot. It is so dang on hot. I thought
That's
my
why
life.
you got a fan. That's why you got a fan on, girl.
The fan is on right now, but when I was outside, that's why I was talking about you get you a good setting spray. That makeup don't move. Cause when a sister was sweating, cause she had to run and do things and do all them damn steps, you just blot your face and your makeup still stays there. I put on two setting sprays just to make sure, cause I'm like, I do not want to
Mhm.
look like Goofy Clown crying with my mascara running down my face. You know how you see them girls with
That's one
mascara?
of the reasons why they do it for, like, yeah, they look like Cruella Deville. It's like who don't wear, makeup that's not meant to sit still, like an actor's makeup. For actors, their makeup got to sit still, got to stay in place. And then when you for hours on set, lights in your face, you need that extra strength. It's gonna stay. This beat
Oh
is here.
yes, exactly. And I'm just sitting there like, when I say I sprayed the crap out of my face, because when I say I did that beat well, because y'all saw the picture, I look good, and I did that beat well.
Yeah,
And
you look also
then I
kind
had
of
to,
young, so the longer hair
I
kind of makes you look a little young.
everybody said it's like you look 20 years younger. I'm like, thank you. Like,
You took that
"Hmm."
real well. You're like, yes, thank you.
Oh, because the
Keep
photographer.
saying that when I'm 60. All right, keep saying that when I'm in my 60s. What?
The photographer had me dying because he was just cracking jokes for the whole time. It's like, oh, well, you social workers from Brooklyn. Yeah, please tell me you're staying in Brooklyn because we need social workers. We ain't got no therapy here at all. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all y'all, you little young people. I was like, thank you. I'm probably about the same age as you. He said, no, you're not. I said, I'm 77. He's like, wait a minute, you're 77? I said, no, no, no. I was born in 77.
He's like, what is your moisturizer routine if you're 70?
Yes, that was pretty much what that was. And I was sitting there laughing. I was like, he's like, no, I'm only a few years older than you. He's like 80 days. He's like 15 years older. And I'm like, you don't look like you're 15 years older either. So I was like, that black don't crack. And I'm like, we gonna show this that we gonna be as long as we moisturize, drink our water,
Hydrate,
stay out of other folks'
hydration, hydration, hydration.
moisturize, put on sunscreen, stuff like that.
Keep our skin looking pristine.
Exactly, exactly. So as for me, unless Sheila, you got anything else, because I don't know what the heck you doing that time.
No, I mean, literally, work is driving me nuts. But I don't want to rant about it per se. Just to say that when things are getting tough, sometimes you do need to make career choices that will leave you happy. One should not be sitting at your keyboard crying just because you put too much pressure on yourself. That's just the type of person I am. I want to give my all, but sometimes I can't be given everything. Um, yeah, and I want to do good, but I also don't want to leave things hanging down. I want to keep the level of professionalism and ethical work that I normally do. I want to keep that going, but at the same time, when you're not into your job anymore is when you don't want to do it. He's like, I just don't want to do it. But that could just be myself talking, because as Gwen said, there are times that you just be like,
Mm-hmm.
so I had to climb off some ledges this week, uh, you know. But at the same time, I feel that certain things do need to change, and if they don't change, I have to be the one to change, either myself mentally or how I do things, or at the same time change professions. I love what I do. I still plan to do what I do, just may not be with who I'm with. Yeah. Is that a bug?
What kind of bug?
No, it's not. Thank God. It's just a spider web.
'Cause
It's a sorry. That was like a random change of phase. It's just because I'm talking to y'all and I'm
that,
looking at the top of the top of my deck thing, and I'm just like, oh, that is not a bug, but it looked like a body of a bug, but it wasn't a bug. It was a spider web, and the spider web stuff in the bug in the thing.
okay. See, because I'm like, Sheila, you have a lot of trees around you. You have to be very clear of what kind of bug.
Oh,
That could be anything. That could have been a bee, a
oh
wasp.
no, I have a bee
Shoot.
running around here right now. Right, like I have 2 or 3 bees that are like bugging around me. That's why I'm moving spots.
No, I understand, but that's why I was like, what kind of bug? I'm just saying.
Bees are funny. Thank God I'm not allergic to them. Because then I would really have some problems. I'd have to get a net because I was contemplating that. I saw another one of my neighbors. They had a wraparound net set up, and curtains.
That would be so you could sit outside more.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's hot. But I was thinking I might do that, but that costs money, and actually that just really costs time because I know myself. I could probably get it for cheap. This is me we're talking about. Uh,
You could get some netting and a glue gun or a staple gun real easy, rent that and pop it up.
Yeah, it's like I can literally get, something temporary because this is not going to be long enough for uh um this section here, but this section could definitely use like a curtain, rod. I could just pop one right there on the doorway. But for the rest of them, I wouldn't want a curtain. Yeah, I could do that though, because literally there'd just be a curtain and a net.
Right. That's all I'm thinking. That's what I said. But Sheila, what I'm saying, I said glue. I'm like, you get some the double sided tape that's real good. The Gorilla Glue Gun. Put the thing just like that. Bam.
Oh, I could even use that what's that thing called? The hooks, the ones I use in the house for my paintings. My
The command.
yes, I can use command hooks for outside,
Yes, that's what I'm
and
talking
then
about.
just
Yes,
loop.
it's real.
I could do that,
There you go.
and then get that net
Yes.
netting and
Now,
whatever, or get the curtain. Yeah, that'll work. Get the sheer ones because that's what I saw people use. They use the sheer ones. Oh, that might be a
yes,
project.
they have.
Oh, that might be a project. Get some really cute sheer curtains
Okay, so
that actually deal with the rain, like the weatherproof sheer ones.
there you go.
I need the all weather
Now,
curtains.
yeah, you do. I'm gonna stop this podcast right now because we're going into not
We're
even
off in
left
a
field. We done
tangent
left the
now.
building. But people, we are glad that you joined us for these things,
Thank you for
and
coming.
we thank you for yes. So we always say, please like, subscribe, shad. Okay, that wasn't words. I know what I'm trying to figure
Please
out.
like, subscribe, comment, and you can also
Share.
dislike.
Yes,
I'll
comment.
take a dislike too. So don't think that we are afraid of a dislike. You can dislike because that just means you watch the video. So like, dislike, subscribe. Don't unsubscribe though, because I will find you. No, subscribe and comment. Okay.
But don't do hate speech because I might be that one in the comments be like,
Right.
remember
She will
it
come
says
after you and hate.
half
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, people. Constructive criticism is good.
constructive. Because of this girl, I've been on TikTok too much and seeing them comments. Yeah, wrong. Anyway, I have been one of your co-hosts, Gwendolyn. She's
Sheila.
still laughing.
Yes, I'm still Sheila though.
And this is Kylie Spiritual Lady. Thanks. Bye now.